name is Gina Isela, and I am currently studying textile design at the Academy of Art University in San Francisco, California. My graduate thesis is called Lucid Dreams. It is a textile collection that was used in a collaborative fashion project with Taiwanese fashion designer Amber Kuia. The garment silhouettes were constructed and designed by her, and the textile prints that were used in the collection are all from my Lucid Dream thesis. The collection consists of 6 looks. The development of my thesis project consisted of many trial and errors. Many swatches were made that did not end up in the final lineup, but led to the perfect one. Lucid Dreams is a collection that dives into the world of our dreams. The collection has a wide variety of textiles that allows for the viewer to embark on a colorful journey through each garment. The collection is conceptually the gap between dream and reality, allowing the viewer to fly through our dreams. The textiles in the collection are very aesthetically pleasing at first glance, but they are meant to be deciphered as the prints are filled with imagery that are meant to represent dreamland. These prints were all created by hand with my illustrations and screen printing skills. In total, I used about 19 different large silk screens. For each one of these screens, a transparency had to be created in opaque black ink. This took a lot of time, as each layer of the print and color needed to be an individual transparency sheet. The sheets were then burned onto each screen through the use of ultraviolet light. The next step was to mix color in gallon buckets. In total, I developed 6 colors that I used throughout the process. The collection is unique due to the fact that some of the prints that I made include photographs of Amber and I. Just as a viewer journeys on in our dream world through our fabrics, the prints are meant to represent what you would find inside of our psyche. As a designer, I now reflect my upbringing into concepts and collections where one can take a dive into my core memories through color, texture, and design. I was born in Santa Rosa, California, but spent the entirety of my childhood in my mother's hometown, Ruiz Nayarit, Mexico. Growing up simultaneously in 2 completely different parts of the world, one the suburbs and the other a small town on a virgin Mexican coast, I began to intertwine the colors, textures, and styles that I picked up from each place along the years. My creative process usually is very visual. I begin by looking for imagery that inspires and relates to the topic that interests me when I'm creating. I like to develop unique color stories that relate to my project just as much as myself as a person. I like to say that I geek out in color, so my process is usually very messy in an organized, artistic way. My creative process is very experimental and visual heavy. After a lot of hard work, the final outcome of this thesis was a playground of color, and I can happily say that it is very authentic to who I am as an artist and a person. Thank you for flying through dreamland with me.